Hello ladies and gents, welcome back. My name is Helix, and this is another stream of Neva, the finale. And I forgot just how many people tend to show up for finales of games. Thank you so much, ladies and gents. Holy, thank you for showing up. In fact, I think that it's about time What's this? Back to fighting this thing again? Odd. This creature was something I struggled a lot with, so I thought I also missed an achievement here. So I thought that since we're almost done today, we just make sure that we end the game right. Neva, for anybody who's joining us and I guess has missed out for a while, then again I notice a lot of people watch after the streams are over, so I'm glad that you all made time to show up today. Thank you so very much. And for the avid commenters, Audrey, Amber, Brittany, Larissa, one brown girl, pardon, Luna, and Brandy. Thank you so much, everybody. Golden Fox, and I saw Amity in the chat. So, I am almost 100% complete with this game, not just in terms of the final boss, but in terms of there are just a couple more achievements to get. 3, in fact. 1 for getting all the flowers, and I've almost got them all. And 1 for getting this little gift called empathy. And you know what? This game is so beautiful, I can't help but just want to complete it. So, I thought I would have to... There we go. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm going to do this the right way. What I have to do, essentially, is beat all these bosses, and make sure to, well, not only not die, but I need to honor them afterward. So 3 boars, so 3 sets of boars, and 2 birds. If anybody was here last time, they probably know that I struggle with this thing a lot, but I found a good way to get around it. Literally. I didn't build a bridge, but I got over it. May not be possible to actually get over it, but last time the game was on a higher sensitivity, I swear. Let's see, 3 sets of boars and 2 sets of birds. Ariel! Hibiscus! Blue Wolf! Okay, so many names that I rarely see in these chats. Thank you so much for showing up. Lexi! Amity, good afternoon. My sweet advisor, the wonderful cat wizard. Earth Empress, Lady Spring, Obsidian Vampires, yo, Karma! So many wonderful familiar faces, I love it. Let's not jump up at that. There we go. So, I looked ahead at a video, a walkthrough of the entire game, and they showed us that basically where I left off last time was not just at the end of the game from the looks of it, but pretty much the end of the entire, well, it wasn't near the end of the game. What I'm trying to say is, last time I looked at, there were 4 seasons, and so I thought that we'd have another quarter of the game still left to go. But on a hunch I decided to look at a walkthrough, and I didn't really spoil myself and look ahead. I just looked at the timestamp on the entire video, and it looks like we weren't 3/4 of the way through the game. We were about 90% done, like 99, from the looks of it. So I decided to make sure that I go back and get... What? Decided to make sure I go back and get everything done. Leave no stone unturned. Or leave no stone turned. Unturned? Yeah. No stones unturned. And I think there's another boss fight here. Nope, they're just there to freak us out. Well, if anybody is curious where we are right now, I don't know how far everybody else is. I legit plummeted my death on purpose. I mean, not on purpose, but it looked like it. Ah, that's why those are there. In case anybody is curious. Oh no. In case anybody is curious, this... Oh, I thought I was further to the left. I'm just gonna stop talking for just a second. Sometimes you need to concentrate, and that requires no talking whatsoever. There we go. In case anybody's curious about what you might have missed in the game, this is a dead and dying world, if it wasn't obvious. There's this unfortunate power going around, a corruption. It's rotting the entire world. So, we play as Alba, a girl who's protecting a dog here, or a wolf that barks for some reason, because it's gotta be adorable. A wolf that barks, that's not the weirdest thing about it. It has special powers of its own. It has power to be man's best friend. It's also got the power of bringing life where there was death, as we saw it create plants and growth all over those warthogs. Amity says I'm both excited and beyond nervous for the ending. I think all of us are. Alright, here's our second boss fight. There's 2 sets of birds we have to fight and 3 boars. We've killed 2 of the 3 boars, and now we've got a set of birds coming up next. First of 2. After that, we've got that giant boar, and I think we've got to get the deer as well. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Oh, that's right. In this stage, you can't yet throw Neva, but let's ever create a little bit of growth. So as you can see, Neva produces these little lights that help encourage growth and renewal. Now we've got some beautiful plants growing on them. Apparently what Neva, our wolf, is doing is honoring the dead creatures. There's one thing that these evil ink-like creatures enjoy doing is they love puppeting their victims sometimes. They don't just feed off of the corruption. The flower necklace became the Neva necklace, and I'm not mad about it. You showed us that. You showed a picture of that. It had the little flowers that match this game's flowers. Her health bar. I love that. The Neva necklace. I want to edit clips of Alba following with plain noises. Lexi! If anybody says I walked into that, you're wrong. I fell into that. Oh, shoot. Spoke too soon. Oh, shoot, that's right. This is where the super tough boss fight appears. Oh, shoot. And here's where the actual boss fight begins. And I just realized this boar is a lot bigger, so I cannot jump over it. What I've got to do instead is I've got to wait until it turns around. Wait a minute. I was able to dash through it that time. In the past, I wasn't able to... Yep, that's what happens. Oh, shoot. I'm dead. Never mind. There we go. I had to dash through the boar as it turns around. Anyway, I messed up a couple of times. So, some of you might remember that this boar gave me a lot of trouble, but you'll also probably remember that I never got that far the first time. Now I know how to fight it. The only problem is, Alba here is a bit weaker. The whole point of this story is to show, as you take care of something that's innocent, like a puppy, it eventually grows up and helps protect you. That's parenting in a nutshell. See, that's what I mean. It's really sensitive. Gotcha. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. I tried a new technique. It was, let's see if I can run away. Nope, that doesn't work. Well. At this point in time, they take about 5 hits each to finally deal away. But... sorry, demon boar. Yeah, Nevillis, demon buffalo. here's the thing. We will honor this thing's memory. Ah, that's what I mean. Right as it turns around. Oh, shoot. I'm dead. There we go. Maybe I can just get rid of one. Oh, no, never mind. So you'll notice that its profile is a lot smaller when it turns around. That's the only time I can truly dodge it. For some reason, my game's sensitivity is super duper high. So it loves to just treat a small, touching even just a hair on the tail for some reason is treated as if I got rammed by the board itself, or trampled by it. Now, let's face the boar. I'm gonna wait for it to turn around, and I'm gonna dodge through it. Oh. There we go. Still took a life. Oh no. Dang it. And it's at the corner of the map, so I can't go through that. Ah, the tail! See that? See what I mean by the tail? I'm gonna be honest with you all. I saw somebody else try to play this, and they played... Everybody that I've seen plays this one on easy mode, on story mode. But I saw somebody who played it on adventurer mode, and I gotta admit, it ticked me the heck off because I saw them dodge through the boar like what I was doing, because it's too tall to dodge over it like the previous boars. So, I saw them dodge through the tail and didn't get hit. Me, I hit the tip of the tail, and it treats it as if I got trampled. So, I don't know if there's a sensitivity meter. Okay, we will honor this thing's memory. Me, bacon. Ember! Ember! You're not wrong. No, don't eat that. I've eaten bad bacon before. Bad Pumbaa is not... Bad Pumbaa is bad juju. Trust me, I've talked about how I can rarely get sick, and, well... The last time I got sick that I remember, barring last year, it was back in 2018. How did I get that sick? Well, I made the mistake of eating expired bacon. You might say, isn't it pretty obvious when it's bad? Why do you, oh, for crip's sake. It's like, why do you... Oh wait, never mind, I gotta dodge right when I'm... Ah! Yeah, Settings, difficulty, adventurer mode. Nope, difficulty. It wants to cheat, I'm gonna cheat too. You can summon Neva, so that's always good. But yeah, in 2018... Listen, in my defense, there had been multiple occasions where I'd eaten the bacon. Bacon looked a little off, and I decided to eat it anyway. Why? Because when I cooked it, it returned to its normal color. It was also at work, and I was not able to just take a break whenever I wanted to. So I was limited on time, I was hungry as heck. I figured, alright, I've done something like this before. Wait, I didn't get hit that time? Hang on a second. I only got hit twice that time instead of, the usual. That's amazing. How did I... The game is just frickin' with me now. I know it. Alright, well, it's dead. But yeah, needless to say, I cooked the bacon. It did not go back to its normal color like it did in the past. And boy, did I feel that not even a day later. Neva, don't you want to honor this thing? Come on, Neva. Honor Pumbaa? Come on, honor Pumbaa?
Neva.
Please tell me we did not just do that entire fight for nothing. Neva? Where are you going? Hang on, I want to see if we... Are you aching for some bacon? Are you aching for some bacon? Yep. 10 out of 10 quote there, Amber. I'm just gonna check this one little trophy guide again. Just want to see if I have to fight this one. Okay, birds, and then... Oh. Oh, this isn't even one of the things we fight. Oh, for goodness sake. Bought that thing for nothing. Just finished playing Stray, and I'm in tears. Wait, Stray. Oh, the cat game, Aldrith. By the way, welcome. Glad you're here. Holy, so many people showing up that I haven't seen in a long time. Good to see you. Aldrith, I'm going to have to add that to the games list, Stray. That's one with the stray cat, right? We fought that boar, and I didn't even have to fight it. Okay. Better yet, let me just see if I can further it along just a little bit more. Oh, we're already there. Oh, for the love of grabbing. Why the grabby hands? Oh, that's why the boar's not done. There we go. That's why we couldn't honor the boar's memory. Remind me, did we honor the backslash and aim with movement keys? Remind me, did we do this with the birds? Did we... We grew some plants back around the birds, right? I could have sworn. I want to 100% the game, and I'm almost there. Head into Dreamland. Bye, guys. Alexandra, thank you so much for showing up. Hey, Zintemis. Jan, good to see you, too. Ember's like, Boomba, stay down. Yeah, for real. Boy, I feel like I'm doing a great job at the extermination here. First a Plague Tale Innocence, then Witcher 3, now this. If I am ever in a game, it's going to be as a monster hunter of some kind. I think I've got it down pretty well. Oh yeah, we gotta get up there. It's like, good girl, Neva. There we go. Oh! Oh no. I almost switched into my Diavolo cry there, that laugh. That sounded less like a laugh and more like a... Or that sounded less like a cry and more like Diavolo's laugh. The... Or the... What is it? He sounds like a chicken when he honks. Now, speaking of chicken... Like, it's a wonderful chill story... The cat one is a wonderful chill story and world building. The stream of this game would do well here, I'm sure. Oh, good to know. Stray. I'll have to add that to the list. Brittany, you don't remember? Yeah, it's a... Oh! I took my eyes off the screen for half a second, looked back, and then realized fog was covering a cliff. And it's right before a boss fight, isn't it? This is where the next birds are. Of course. Just gotta get pimp smacked by a bird. Don't quote me on that. First tag team by a pair of birds, and now I'm getting smacked by a bird. Oh, that was the thing that crawled up and grabbed this. Oh no. You must be pretty blind. There we go. And let's honor these two birds. There we go. Can we do it over here too? I guess we can't. It's only one per area. Alright, so that's all three boars down, all both the birds down. Yep. So all that's left is Big Mamba. Who's Big Mamba? Well, we're about to see. We are about to see the biggest slice of bacon you never wanted to see in your life. So this story is about a dying world. Oh, never mind. We are not done. Big Mamba's... We haven't gotten the birds yet. And there's one that's coming up there. that's it. Does anybody remember when these took a long time? I got pimp slapped by a bird. Ycey 2025. Of course it's you, Amity, that decides to quote me on that. Even my dang mods sass me. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. You guys got great personalities, all of you. Still though. Because I'm having a good... Aldrith, you singing? He's singing away. Alright, so now we've gotten both of the sets of bird. And most of the boars. I have a feeling those are just to distract Neva when we're targeting. Because we want to hit that platform in the top left there. I don't know if anybody can see it. But aiming with Neva, you can't really aim like a FPS genre firearm. Instead, you've got to aim with, well, we'll see right here.
Never. Never.
Oh. They intentionally designed that there to block her. Dang. Oh wait. I don't need to get up there. I've already gotten it. I can just go this way. I was about to go all that way for nothing. Now, let's go fight us a boar. I don't believe it though. When I was fighting that big boar, I switched it onto adventurer mode. I mean, you still get hit, but I only got hit twice instead of 3 times. So it's as if I didn't even need to do that. It's like the game was like, nah, you got it this time. Like, you just had to be a little knob to me, didn't you? Oh well, what can you do sometimes? Except exactly what the game encourages you to do. Soldier on. I actually watched a... Okay, you want to know something fun, chat? I watched a behind the scenes of this studio making this game. Everything from the music design to the painting, to the colors, the choice of the atmosphere. They did say that there was some Dark Souls inspiration in here. I will admit, I do actually see it. Not just the overall theme of making sure to continue pushing on even when everything seems bleak, but also in the design of how... Also in the way of how this game... Nothing feels the same. It all feels like... There we go. It feels like a completely different game from start to finish. Go. This is the last one. Remember when I said, who's Big Mamba? This is Big Mamba. This is who I call Big Mamba. And there we go. Let's honor this guy's memory. Hey, I got the achievement. Empathy. There we go. So now we can continue on. So in this... Yes, a songstress. Oh, Larissa. Wait. What was that, Amity? Said, of course it's you who does that. Hi! I'm just picturing a little kitten waving its paw like, hello. Like, yeah, of course. It how we show we care. Oh, Blue Wolf, thank you. Happy you care. So now... Moving a little further, Neva's big enough to carry us. Look at that. Now this one, I'm surprised I missed this flower. But when you see it... So this is now further in the game. We found a new area. And winter. And Neva's found a boyfriend. Neva's found a man. He's a good one, too. Okay, I've already got that flower. I think there's just one flower in this level I still need to get. I believe it's Oh yes, now I remember. The flower that I missed was somewhere around here, over in the area of mirrors. So... One thing I've said is you can always feel how different these areas are. At no point does it feel like you are in the same area. When I was looking up past guides after streams just to see any flowers that I missed along the way, any collectibles, I noticed that I didn't ever once have to guess what part of the game they were in. I mean, granted, there was the title, but I watched videos that contained entire compilations. Entire game compilations. So, it's Neva's hobby, yeah. Brittany, let's, as I said, bring back some puppies. Anyway, what do you call a sad cup of coffee? Depresso. Oh, Luna. It just needs a little cheer to it. Give it some sugar. Oh! Oh yeah, something about this area. It does a lot of mirror games. This isn't even the worst one. At some point... Oh. There we go. Thank you, Neva. But at some point, though... See, the videos I'd be watching after streams to make sure I didn't miss any collectibles would be... they would show the entire game, and I just fast forward to the part that I needed. But when I was fast forwarding and looking at the previews, I knew exactly what part of the game that they were in, purely based on the ambiance. And if I fast forwarded, like with, what would it be called? Fast forwarding with, say, sound, or doing the double click thing. I didn't even need to look at the game. I knew exactly where they were, based on the colors, based on the music. Because even in areas where it's bleak, black and gray, they still have areas where they're like, yep, this is... They still have a soundtrack that fits that area. Now this is the one that's trippy. Because you can't see them on the left. The left is your actual in-game time, but this one on the right is a mirror. So you actually have to, if you want to move left, you have to click the right button. If you want to move right, you have to click the right button. And I keep forgetting. There we go. When you're trying to play, it can be very uncanny. Oh shoot. I'm not... Don't you die. There we go. And maybe you shouldn't talk when you're trying to concentrate, you know? But yeah, you can't see the enemies on the left, so you have to look on the right. And then your movement is the opposite. Ah! Again, when you're in the moment, you're like, hey, move right. No, left, left. Move right, click left. Can't get over how beautiful this game is. It is, isn't it? Ycey, Sir Protector of Puppers. I'm adding that to the name of titles, Abby. I swear, when I played for the first time, when I played this area the first time, I didn't die at all. So I'm dying to the creatures that I didn't die against on my first attempt, and not dying to the creatures on my last attempt. Something about this doesn't make sense. No, move away. Ah, again, I try to quickly move. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Again, you see those little moments where Alda switches back and forth like, shoot. There we go. Thank you, Neva. Oh, Neva, don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. And it shows that we keep seeing Neva as our baby. It is the case, Lexi. Trying to get a therapist. So far, I haven't found someone I'm very confident with. Hang on a second. Oh, Luna, I hope you do find the right therapist that you need. So sorry. Yeah. On these kind of streams, ladies and gents, as much as we do want to help, there's only so much we can really do, but one thing we can do is at least offer a little bit of encouragement. And thanks for showing up anyway. I can't really offer any permanent solutions. I can at least hope that this brightens your day. This beautiful work of art called a game. Grief, to call it a work of art would be like saying Vincent van Gogh was an influential artist. Somehow, I missed this one. I thought I did get this one on the stream. I guess I must have missed it. Either way, got them all. But now we're left with just 2 more flowers. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I think I better show what happened before this. Should I? Yeah, let's just keep going. So at some point, Neva's BF does help us out with a... Where's my water? Where's my water? Hang on a second. There we go. Grabbed a water and I left it on the table behind me. So we're almost done. As you can see down here, there's just 2 more flowers we need to get, and they're in this area. But there's a certain, not really a boss fight, more like a chase scene that happens before this. I'm curious if anybody wants to see that, and I don't think that I had too much of a difficulty with it the first time because, well, I can barely remember it, you know. You're not going to forget the ones that you did very well, or you're not going to, you might forget the ones that you did painfully well on, but you're never going to forget the ones that you did painfully horribly on. Alright, you know what? Does anybody want to see that chase scene where Neva's wolf hubby rescues us? Actually, for the second time, I should say. You know what, let's see, how much time do we got? 2:52? Yeah, I mean, this stream's gonna go on for at least 2 hours at best, so yeah, we got a little bit of time. Let's hope that I don't jack it up. Because I did well the first time, if I remember. I'd rather not mess that up. Oh, that's right. Gotta use that to bounce off of. Are there gonna be little critters that fall down? No? There he is! Up there in the top left. Big gray wolf. Amity, remind me, how did you put it again? Little ray of sunshine versus grumpy old wolf versus grumpy old wolf trait. Dang it. Yep, that's definitely these two. Oops. so at this point in the story, we had come across a big gray wolf that was quite kind to us, so to say. We'd found him kind of in danger, or better yet, he found us in danger. And a couple of bigger monsters had shown up. Yep, we already got that flower on the far right, so we can continue. A couple of bigger monsters had shown up, 4 of them. Well, who came to rescue us? None other than big ol' great gray wolf. I almost want to call him Sif, but, you know. How about I just concentrate? Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna... Here we go. Take a drink of the water. There we go. Ah, pardon everybody, somehow I had gotten the wrong cup of water. This one was almost empty. There we go. All is good. All is well in the world of Neva. Actually, all is not well in the world of Neva. All is very bad. All is dying at the moment. We call him Gray. Right, Jen. Which is kind of doubly ironic when you think about it, since the studio that made this game, Nomada Studio, the previous game was called Gris. Gris is just Spanish for gray. Yeah, I did not. I'm doing worse today. When I did this the first time, I had no problem with this area. There we go. The best grumpy boy. The last part I added. Yeah. I like Greywind for Neva's hubby name. That's I can go with that. Greywind. I was about to say, please don't send me back to the beginning game. Greywind. It's I believe that was one of the wolves from Game of Thrones too, wasn't it? I think we are trying to 100% this area. Yep, we are. Karma, you're right. So we did actually get this, but there were a couple of flowers we missed. We didn't miss anything in this area. Oh no, not these guys again. Oh no, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Oh, he's helping. I love this dog. Getting sandwiched. Not the kind of sandwiches I enjoy. Oh, I didn't know they could reach up like that. There we go. Okay, doing this again. This is easy, you know. Wait for it to come over and... Gotcha! Gotcha, fool! I love that. They're just bonding over, you know, mutually assured destruction like that. Good boy. Good doggo. Good Grey Wind. That was the most convenient jump I had ever seen. Jumping in the same direction. Yeah, it was Rob's direwolf. That's right. Grey Wind. It's a good name for the wolf. What I also noticed is that anybody whose wolf in that show died, typically afterwards, so did they in some way. The exception was Sansa's wolf. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, up we go. Hey, there you are, Grey Wind. What do you think, chat? Should we call him Grey or Grey Wind? Either one. Can't call him Gris, that's already taken. Anyway, I actually did this area again just to show everybody why we're going to be venturing by ourselves for a little bit. There is actually a scene where our character Alba is separate from Neva again. Here we are. Up, and here it is. Here is the session. Well, ladies and gents, let's lock in. It's a chase scene. This beautiful lady is called the Queen of Corruption. Oh! Ain't she a beaut? A big beaut? Crocodile Hunter, don't pet this one. Yeah, we got this. I remember doing this right the first time. I can do it again. Oh, no. Oh, and spoke too soon. Grey Wind or Grey? Both sound good. Larissa, that doesn't help. Alright, let's see if we can do this. This is actually the big boss of the game. Oh, you're supposed to dash. Gotcha. How did I do this perfectly the first time? Supposed to jump, dash, then jump. Gotcha. This here is the Queen of Corruption that's chasing us, as it's called. As to whether she is the entire entity, or if she's a singular head of the entity itself, we don't know. We know that we keep seeing her, we know that she's chasing us, and we know that she wants Neva. Neva's been keeping this place alive, so you know what? It's possible that she wants to get rid of the only thing that can get rid of her. Smart, right? I see Wolf Grey in the background. I see him, there he is. Come on, Grey Wind. Come on, Neva, just keep running a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. You got this, Neva, come on. There you are. That's the best boy. Good job. Yes. All right, hold her in place for me. Good puppers. By the way, I said this last time, you can date my daughter. Yes! Still satisfying the second time around. Oh, yes! I think I just found a name for Greywind there. You know what? I like Greywind, but since Neva is supposed to be like nieve, Spanish word for snow, because she's white as snow. Well, what about the Grey Wolf being plata? For silver. Ah, never mind. Good hubby for Neva. Yeah, Nevillis. That's the second time this wolf has saved us. The first time was against 4 of those bigger creatures that held Alda in place. The second time was against the big boss. Don't forget Grandma. There we go. You like Plata too, Jen? Yeah. I think I'll call him Greywind. It's a great... Not you again, Luna. What the... Oh, man. At this point in time, when we... Anytime we come across... At this point in time, we are alone, though. It's just us, climbing up the side of the mountain. The possible domain where it all started. The profane shrine. The isolated mountain. The pinnacle of corruption. Where it all started. I'm narrating and we haven't even seen the monument yet. Okay, let me look at the little video first, because I believe I've gotten most of these flowers. But it's very possible that Alda came here by herself, knowing this is where she would find the Queen of Corruption. Or... there it is. A monument to all of our sins. That sounded a lot better in my head before I realized just how copywritten that is. That one's for you, Luna, the Halo reference. There you go. Oh, right. Keep hitting Neva. Oh, so there's one off to the right. I wonder if I missed this one. I might have. Yeah, I did. I think I did. There we go. So this is the one that I missed. There's 2, though, in this area. So once we get that last little flower, we can fast forward ahead and catch up with the rest of the game. Sad and sweet, sad for the parting, yet happy Neva found a mate. Hey, Donna, you made it. But you're right. Abby, I hope you do get better. I hope you feel better, more importantly. Oh, no. I remember this fight. And we don't have Neva with us. I remember they require a lot more attacks to finally hit. Shoot, here they go. Wrong button. Right then. What's the death counter at? I thought I was doing better. Oh my goodness, I am doing better. I'm at least learning from some of the mistakes. Oh, you tried one last little trick shot before he was going to turn into a block. That jerk. Oh, double jerk. I didn't even notice that. Some of the blocks, they actually start to crack when they get weaker. Oh, never mind, that's just the background art. There you are. Almost done. Luna, you were right. They take like 9 hits each now. I know the symbology of the game was supposed to be that Neva and Alba need each other. They get stronger. You raise Neva. I just realized it. So the whole point of this game, they say... Oh, throws up hand, my bad. Oh, you're talking to Abby, not me, Karma. My mistake. So the developers said that a good point of this game is just to talk about parenting and how you raise your children, you take care of them, and then when you grow old, they take care of you. They protect you. Well, Alda's getting weaker. When, at the start of the game, those creatures took only about 5 hits to kill. And throughout the entire game, it was like that. But when Neva would attack with us, they only took 3, sometimes even 2 hits to bring down. But now that Neva's not here, it seems like it takes upwards of like... Now it seems to take upwards of 9 hits sometimes. 6 to 9 hits to kill them. Not 69 hits. It's not nice. It's very bad, in fact. Let me just look for where I am on the video. I got one more flower to grab. Still in this level, right? Yep. Then after that, end boss, and we're done with the game. Ladies and gents, we are almost at the end of the game. Thank you again so much for showing up for the finale, everybody. I'm a happy guy. Oh, I'm a ditz and I keep on letting the video play out instead of pausing it whenever I get to that scene. Alright. There we go. Got that flower. There's just one left. I think I know which one it will be, but I just want to catch up just a little bit. Oh, right. I already hit that one. You're starting to sound like a cheerleader, but I appreciate your shared strength. Megs, for a second I thought you were talking to me. Abby is just our little cheerleader sometimes. She's nice that way. Of course you're getting better. Practice makes perfect, sire. Thank you, Amity. I wouldn't consider this perfect, but yeah. It's definitely better. I'm still right. You are building your own army of puppers. Abby, what are you doing? It's a hard game, sir. You've improved. You saw me... I actually have not seen you play it, Larissa. Oof. I don't think you shared that link. Alright, up we go. And up here we go. Still though, at least Alda here still has her jump. Wait, is this that area with the double bosses that I have to fight? Oh no. Oh no. I think so. Oh boy, I am rightfully cooked if that's the case. It's been a while. I need to know, did I get this flower or not? I don't think I did. Sounds like there might be a flower that's up here. Oh. Let's see. But I see you did great. Proud of you. Thank you. Happy to see that, Donna. I'm trying to do better. Oh! What did I just... Oh, man. Oh! That mistake was what I needed to do. No way! No way. I had to make a mistake in order to find the flower. To find what I was looking for. Okay. Listen, I know that the life lessons write themselves, but could we just... I think we still need to say it, you know? And for anybody who is curious why I wasn't saving in Baldur's Gate or in The Witcher, you know, hardly ever saving as I went. That's why. Sometimes you need to, you know, make little errors here and there as you go. Oh, shoot. I think this is that end boss. Yep. People, you're gonna see me have to lock in here. So I may be vacant from the chat for just a few seconds. I'll try to interact, though. This is 2 boss fights. I want you to remember, the monster you're about to see... Wait, let me put a little peek... okay, read the chat, Ycey. You did nothing wrong, Abby, it's all... Oh. You just know you're a good person. Abby, what in the world? You didn't die so much this time. Abby... You're still a good one. No. Collect the flowers... Oh. Of course, Amity. Amity, I feel like this is a game purely for you. It's got colors, you're protecting a pupper that also protects you, you're collecting flowers. Shoot, it's perfect for you. You failed successfully. Yes! Mission failed successfully. I mean, sometimes I like to play a game all the way through, and if I make mistakes or if I make the bad decision, then I'll know to do that again on the second play if it's a fun enough game. Sometimes, I've just found that if you play through it, you might actually get a better game than you had originally thought. In Baldur's Gate, I accidentally found out that if I don't hire Lae'zel into my party, then I don't get a relationship debuff or penalty from while trying to court Shadowheart. In doing so, that means that my relationship with Shadowheart is that much better. Oh, shoot. Need to separate them. I want you to know these things right here. 4 of them appeared, and Gray, the wolf, helped us out. We one-shot all of them. At least we know they're going to protect their pups. Wherever they are most definitely safe. Oh shoot. It's just one of you now. I hope you wrote your obituary. Oh! Don't get cocky! No! Ycey! It's like Ycey and Helix are my inner bard and inner paladin. The inner paladin is all about duty, responsibility, getting the job done efficiently. The bard side is all about the art, the creation, not just going along the journey, but living it. Don't just go through life, live it. Make it beautiful. Make it a work of art. Bard is also a bit of a smack talk, though. Man. It's almost like my inner paladin just said, "Don't get cocky, you fool!" like them. Actually, I could hit them both at the same time. There we go. At that point, I'm pretty sure my inner paladin was like, get out of the seat. Get out of the seat. Go. Inner bard, no. You're not going to screw this up right at the very end. Like, nope. It's like, I hope you wrote that in your obituary, guys. I deserved that. Oh, yeah. Afro Queen, I deserved that. Oh, no. I hope you wrote this in your obituary. And I was about to say, too, because it's like, I didn't co-sign your obituary, you did that yourself, both of you, or something like that, something cringy. Still, though. Oh, yeah, I had that one coming. But, good news is, that's probably the most difficult part of the game. So I remember this next part here. I don't really have to go through it. There we go. I don't have to go through some of this because I already collected the flowers here. So, yay! Oh, here it is. Not to, again, call it the Dark Souls reference, but I call this place the Profane Capital. Got a question though, chat. What we see right here, all these creatures, were they originally humans that got corrupted into these creatures? We have seen that they like to puppet all the animals around us. Was this created by humanity, or is it an end result? Gotcha. Let me just get you out of here. There we go. Not gonna pull that on me twice. Feel like I am getting better at this game. Now, why I also keep calling this a work of art is not just because of, the physical appearance. I call it a work of art because every part of this game is perfectly optimized. They have a story mode, and they have an adventure mode. There's no intermediate, there's no difficult mode, there's no, cry yourself to sleep at night mode, there's no death march, there's nothing. It's just two modes. Do you want to focus on combat, or do you just want to experience the story? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that you can't actually die in regular story mode. So what that typically means is that if you do want to experience this game and just see the beautiful story for all that it's worth, then that's the right mode for you. Wait, is this the ending or is this a flower? Oh yeah, this is the ending. The flower was on the left. I already got that. Not only that, but at no point has it ever felt like it's been repetitive. Every boss fight, every game design, every area has felt different. Even to the point where the challenges that you face in each area are different. We've never had this before where a bunch of blocks fall out of the sky. Or where, in the first game, we just fight the monsters as they are. In the second season, Fall, we then learned that the monsters can puppet other animals, like the giant boars, deer, and so on. There we go. And then in winter, not only can they puppet monsters, but there are bigger monsters as you go. Oh yeah, even down below when you went to what I can only describe as the Earth's rotten core, we came across bigger monsters. We came across what is probably the ghost of Neva past. Like a dead spirit. I mean, it did turn out to be a nightmare, but maybe it's actually real. Good question, Ycey. It could be a possibility, yeah. Are these creatures formerly human? Or were they a corruption from the start? Either way, I gotta ask, did this come after these creatures arrived? Or was this built first, and did it invite them? What I'm trying to say is, all these structures that we're coming across right now. So, moving away from the whole talk about optimization and storytelling, oh yeah, that's another thing. The game's mechanics and optimization goes perfectly hand in hand with the game's story. Now, it's natural for games to, of course, get more difficult as they go along. But what about the types of difficulties, or the types of monsters you come across, are meant to convey what type of... the types of monsters you come across are meant to reflect the state of the world, the state of the story that this world is in. Originally, we were just coming across the monsters. We learned these monsters can not only rot the world around them and feed off of that rot, they can also puppet them, creating new monsters. Then we see that these monsters can indeed create stone. Or not create, but even puppet stone. Oh shoot, we can climb up this. And now here we are, climbing a monument that we've got to ask, was this monument built by other humans? Did these humans or whoever was on this planet create this and thereby invite this corrupting force? Or did this corrupting force raise it out of the ground the same way it uses these ink-like monsters to puppet the stone? Did it create the monument, or was the monument created to invite them in? I feel like I'm arguing the chicken versus the egg here. Okay, I know that the serious part of my brain is climbing up this profane, dark, destructive tower and seeing all these creatures plummet to the earth like planting corrupted seeds. That's what the paladin is thinking inside. My inner paladin is thinking of a deep, immersive story. My inner bard, however, is looking at all those creatures falling and thinking, "Gee-hoo-wee," thinking of Goofy. Here she is, Queen of Corruption. I hope you all ate your dinner before you watch this. Okay, I ate my dinner. I can be a bit more active on chat now. Ariel, perfect timing. You might not want to be eating right now. There you are. There you are. How nice of you to put on your Sunday best for me. She is fast. Okay. Give me your best. I gave you one deck. You better not use it. Better not misuse it. Better not waste it. You changed up your attack. You sly girl. The only problem is, I learned to dodge, I learned to jump from the best. And you, madam, were not the best. To say you'd be missed would be a lie. There is somebody I missed, and it's not you. In fact, I came here to this mountain to kill you while she was away. So you know what? Enjoy this little win of yours, but I've got one little disappointing factor. This is not your boss music, Neva! Yes! Round 2! Come at me! Oh! You had one chance to kill me, and you wasted it. I've gotten a lot stronger now that I've got Neva here. To say that this is round 2 is not your round 2. This is my boss music now. This is a kick-ass looking track, too. This is a butt-kicking good track. Oh, so close. Yes! Never shows up. I'll give you the first attack. I'll give you the first hit, but no more. Do fell off the edge. Thor legit decided to show up right now. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Thank you, bud. Thor just decided to show up, not to ask to go outside, but just to show up and help me fight this lady. So I've got a dog got a dog as moral support. Come on in, man. Oh.
That's a pretty flop.
Hey chat, say hi to Lorenzo. This is round 2, the Dance of Death. Thor's the luck charm, yep. So this is the final boss. So yeah, chat, I was just fighting the final boss, minding my own business, really locked in. He walks in, hey, I'm gonna get some food, you want anything? Why are you clicking buttons for? What do you think, man?
I think that as a no, okay.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm definitely hungry. I'll go for some food after this. I'm almost done, though. But yeah.
I was gonna order it that way.
Oh, gotcha. Well, what were you thinking? Food-wise. Oh, you wanted my input.
Yeah.
You're like, you say it.
Like,
okay, honey.
Wait, come on, man. Wait, come on, man.
The chat says, hello, Lorenzo. And yes, there are a lot of hellos.
Oh, hi.
One-
I can't read all you guys' names, so I just hi y'all chat. You know,
100
how y'all doing?
133. So you know what, Lorenzo? This is the boss fight, and I'm gonna say it right now, you are not gonna get another death from me. Talking to her.
Did she do the second last time?
Yep.
She just realized that's not how. Don't jump on the- Is that the green thing again?
That is the Queen of Corruption.
Oh,
And I just beat her.
how about that?
Yep. I said you wouldn't get another kill on me. Don't you hurt my dog. Don't you hurt my dog. Don't you hurt my dog.
Wait,
Put my
wait.
wolf. Put my
you
wolf down.
doing?
Put my wolf down. This is. That's how Neva got her scar. Put my wolf down. Put my wolf down.
5 seconds, 7 seconds.
There we go. Neva's got that power for. Neva's got the power of growth, life on her side.
To the dark chat is the light.
Here we go, Neva. Wait. Queen of Corruption's not dead.
Not good?
We didn't see her die in that cutscene.
You ran away.
Or rather, Neva ran away with us.
Never. Never.
You said that, and the dog legit looked at you. The wolf legit looked at you, right on that perfect timing.
Hey, Mr. Wolf, I'm sorry. Look, we have disagreements, but that's not a reason to. She's crying.
Yep. They just found a new home.
Just
Music is beautiful, but you had to hear it, man. This game has been a gut punch throughout most of it. It's been bittersweet, but now we've finally got a home that's uncorrupted.
Just like Hans Zimmer sort of soundtrack.
It's a beautiful soundtrack. It's by Berlinist. Hey, Pollination. Finished Winter Part 2.
Part 2.
Here it is.
Is it the final
Oh,
one, or I thought you were done?
this is. I don't think much happens after this. So pretty. Did we just seal the Queen of Corruption, or... But did we at least take her awesome sword? Karma, we did not. Instead, we found a beautiful home for spring, and now, look at all the flowers growing. Oh, and we got a puppy! Look at that!
How did she get a puppy?
Because Neva found herself a mate in the previous chapter.
Oh,
we,
she
we,
did.
we named him Gray. I mean, we named him Grey Wind. He was a big gray wolf. Looked like a big old grumpy goozer, but he saved us twice. We saved him one time, too. Look at
That's a
that!
pupper.
Look at that little pupper!
Bruma.
We raised... Her name's Bruma. Bruma.
Bruma.
Yeah, that... Neva, because Nieve, and Bruma. Does that mean like mist, fog? Or am I remembering that wrong?
You know as much as I do at this point.
Hang on a second, I gotta look this up. Bruma, Spanish to English. Let's see. Nomada Studio is based in Spain.
In España.
In España. Los españoles.
We don't like that kind.
Haze. Yeah, haze,
Okay, that makes
mist,
Yeah,
fog. Yeah, Bruma.
Wait.
Yeah, haze.
What's the other?
There's like mist, which
Niebla.
is niebla.
word.
That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Bruma, I think, is probably more for like Spain, Spanish. I don't know. I learned Spanish in Mexico, and sometimes the different countries have different words for things. Look at that little Bruma, little puppy. A little puppy. Neva.
Oh.
You can pet the dog.
Yeah, you can pet it.
I press a button for. Hey, press the button. Press the button. Press
the
E.
button?
Press E. And then watch.
E.
Hey, he just mashes the button. You get an achievement for petting the dog a number of times. It was the first achievement I unlocked. It was. Bear in mind, this is one of those games where each chapter you complete is its own achievement. So before I'd even completed the first chapter, I'd already pet the wolf enough times to get the whole score. It's like, achievement unlocked. You know, I think it was pet Neva like 15 times or something like that. I'm like, oh, I think I've got several hundred. Like several dozen. Neva, Grey, now Bruma. Yep. Neva. Oh man, that is true Ycey when it comes to the Spanish. Oh, that is true Ycey when it comes to the Spanish language. Oh, yep. Different places use different words for things. But yeah, we are now in a... This is the finale of the game.
The ribs.
What? Let me see.
Oh, wait a comment. Hold up.
Okay. You said the buzzword, and it's like when it's like when you ask Thor if he wants to go for a, you know.
Do the thing. You wanna do the thing? Yeah, you wanna do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Hang on a second. Can you?
What's it called here?
Oh. Okay, what's up here? What's what called? R&R? Or is it wallabies you're looking for?
Yeah, wallabies.
Okay. Dude! We found all the flowers. Look at this! This is like a little monument to all the flowers we found, I'm guessing.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers.
It shows all the different flowers. Oh, wait, never mind. There's some right here. So this is probably... There it is.
Do you have any preference?
This is pretty dang good.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll Venmo you. Oh, I probably need Bruma, because there's one flower here that's still not yet bloomed.
Bruma!
Yeah, I call Bruma now. Look at that. Ycey and Lorenzo getting giddy over a puppy. Oh yeah, I suggested the name Plata for the older wolf.
Plata, silver.
Yeah, because he's a big gray wolf, you know. Come on, Bruma, come here.
Thor looks around like, what did you say? What'd you call me?
Maybe the flower's over here. Ah, this place is beautiful. It looks like there's one more flower I'm missing.
I'm just gonna keep scrolling and you say stop, okay?
Okay. Parate. Yeah. Left side. Left side, or better yet. You know what? Let's go for that.
That's one?
Yeah. Are
Sure.
you? Wait, are you planning on getting two separate plates for both of us? I imagine.
No, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll go for that. I was gonna get something a little more lenient today.
I mean, you made the call, right?
Right.
I mainly presented the...
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Let me just see. Where am I going from here?
Chicken, ribs, or turkey?
Let's go with the one meat platter and fries. Better yet, I think I know what I'm gonna get. So you don't need to order from me. I'm gonna go for somewhere else. What the heck? Blossoming. Find all collectibles. Where? Oh, that's the flower. That's the one I'm missing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hard to see on my screen, but on the stream, though, at least they can see it. I got it. I got the final achievement.
You did it. Yay.
So now, when I go back up that tree, it's probably going to show me that we got all the achievements. Why is this here, though? It looks like it's just... It doesn't really lead anywhere. Still. All these cherry blossoms. Yes, Amity. Yeah, we did it. We got all the collectibles. We found every flower. Found every... Hey, Bruma, what you doing? Oh. Bruma.
I saw the deer and I got hungry.
Aw,
Hey,
Bruma. Bruma.
Hey, Bruma, get my dinner.
Oh, man. You and I have different reactions to this. Hey, Bruma, get back here. Come on, Bruma. Come here. Come here, puppy. Oh, and Bruma ran off. But still, I want to see if that last little flower...
Went to back to mama.
True. I want to see if that last little flower... Because there's a bud here.
Bud?
Yeah, like a flower bud.
Yeah, no, it's just...
Well, I mean, you never know. There was a flower bud. Didn't know if you were making fun of my English for a second. Where I'm like, oh, a bud? You You see a bro up there too? Look at this.
I know it's easy, but not like that.
Look at this. We got all the flowers.
She can finally rest on
Hey! Look at that! Look at that!
Siblings.
Little siblings. Hey!
You should probably take a screenshot of that.
Yep.
Too late.
Too late. Still. It'll be a little bit gray, but we got it. Look at that! Oh. Okay. I guess we're not done. We got... Oh, man. Oh, whoops, I pressed E again, so it probably activated it. Oh, I can take a screenshot. Hey. There we go. Look at that. Chat, yes. We can keep them. They made a friend. Oh, she wanted to be friends. Yep, Bruma made a friend, a little deer. At this moment, I know my new nickname is Cherry Blossom. I love it. Oh, Larissa. Look at that. More puppers. Got all the achievements. All those flowers are in bloom. What I'm guessing, based on previous, if you don't get all the flowers, then all those little flowers up there won't be in bloom. Hey, Neva. Wakey, wakey, mama. Yep.
She's been working a lot of overtime.
Oh, she has been, after the missions we've gone through. At the beginning of the game, Neva was a puppy. And...
A puppy, yeah?
Yeah. He was like that size, little Bruma sized.
Ah, right.
That's Bruma, speaking of which. Bruma, where'd you go?
Sure, somewhere.
Don't tell me you actually followed Lorenzo's command, like, alright, going to get dinner. Nope, there she is. Look at that! Look at that! Oh, look at it! Look at the little puppy!
Bruma, I like my food tender.
Hey, Enzo! No, Bruma, don't listen to Enzo. I mean, we'll teach you a hunt later, but... I don't want to interrupt.
Bruma, you do have to work, okay?
Oh, and Mama's calling her. Ah, dang it!
This is giving me so many Bambi vibes.
It is, and I just need to go shrink Helix down a little bit.
Right, even Jen says the same thing.
Yeah, Jen, the entire fam, puppies. Look how proud Mama Neva is. Yeah. Puppies are gonna give me diabetes, Jen. Oh man, you took a screenshot too. I had to. It's beautiful. Just gotta make sure this home doesn't get corrupted by the darkness either. Bruma!
Just set up a firewall, you know?
Yeah. If only it worked like that.
It does.
Oh, come on. You can do it. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's trying.
Okay, look at that. Well done, Neva. Well, the thing is, at the beginning of the game, Neva does that same jump. She's like, she jumps, and sure enough, falls over, and it was us who had to come pick her up. And then she tries again and actually does it. I was like, it was a really cute moment. So now she's training her puppy to do that.
Well, you gotta learn somehow, you know? What's the objective now?
The objective? Usually with platformers like this, you go right. However, I've found that if you go left, you tend to find secret stuff, like what we just did. Right now, we're just going right until we hit the moment. By the way, did you hear me yelling earlier?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, Ycey, keep it down, you're scared of neighbors.
I swear, I do get into this game, so you will see me... I don't care if you want to laugh at me.
No, I was like, don't get the... Don't, the neighbors are gonna call the police again. Don't do that.
Again?
Well, the police have been around here for...
I mean, yeah, but for different houses. Oh,
Just because it's different houses doesn't mean it's different people.
Hey, Bruma. Yeah, I'll decide what to get. Alright, well... I have a feeling that knowing this studio, they might try to end on a bittersweet note, kind of like what they've... You know what? That was a really sweet note that we got a second ago. Oh, no. I'm gonna give you this trailer. You can start this video. Oh, boy. Go. Go take this. Go step outside, and you might want to watch this. Yep. Just step outside. Watch that. Close the door. You might hear some yelling. You might hear some crying, screaming, and gnashing of teeth. But Just go ahead and close the door and say to yourself that it'll be it'll all be over in just a second. It'll all be over in just a second, okay? Ladies and gents, you may hear some very sad noises. Guys, this is the trailer, isn't it? The trailer began the exact same way. Oh wait, no, it's... It is. Oh no. Hey, Neva, no matter what happens, I'll take care of Bruma, okay? Hey, Bruma, or I'll say it again. I want to get this clipped. Neva, no matter what happens, I'll take care of Bruma, okay? I can see it off in the distance. Top left, you can see the trees starting to come apart, rot. Going to happen. Whatever happens, Karma, we're ready for it. Neva, come on, Neva. Come on, Neva. Come on, Neva. Ah, you saw it, Enzo. You can bump into a few more things. I'm sorry. We didn't kill her. No, come on. Come on, Neva, you can do it. You can do it. Neva! Oh, come on, Neva. Yes, you can do it. Come on. Come on, little Bruma. Yes! Come on, pick the dog up. Pick the little puppy up. we go. Just gotta move on and raise the dog. What was that you said when you walked in here? I'm sorry, Enzo. You can see why I was a little more emotional, right? Hey. Or what we said about the power of life, though? Yeah. Looks like she never lost it. Several. She did win after all. And that tree that we're under, that was the Queen of Corruption. So we did kill it. Mm-hmm. We did kill her in the end. Finished the game. Final achievement. There we go. A game by Nomada Studio. What was that you said, Lorenzo, after you came inside? Yeah. I showed Lorenzo the trailer. I pulled it up on my phone and said, hey, go watch this outside. You might need to see what happens. Valid. There it is. There's little Bruma, or little Neva. Back when we first raised her. So yes. Yep, it's a Spain. Well, it's a studio in Spain, you know. So much to unpack right here. You want to know what I think of this game, Lorenzo? Kayleigh Baker, my heart. Ariel, I'm crying. Cycles. Oh man, I'm at work. I can't be crying right now. Sorry, Lexi. I'm so sorry to everybody who is crying right now. And for everybody whose eardrums might be a little blown out, I tried turning the mic down.
Also, people, crying helps improve your mood.
It does. It helps relieve stress. I mean, honestly, it doesn't feel good at first, but that's kind of how working out works. It helps you relieve stress. Doesn't work so well. Hey, little deer. Two things I need to say about this game. It's optimized perfectly. This studio has never done a combat simulator before. The previous game was Gris. It was purely puzzles, it was purely, storytelling, and it was pure paintings and music. It was beautiful. For this one, they wanted to add more combat. The problem with a lot of platformer games is that they feel more repetitious, especially in terms of combat, than any other I've seen. This one, at no point did a single fight ever feel repetitive. They used a couple of the same mechanics, the same enemy types, but it still never felt like you were doing the same thing over and over again. Because two things would change. There were three things they always made different. One, the enemies and enemy types. Two, your abilities. And three, the map design, the layout. Two of those were always different, at least, if not all three. At no point was it just one that was different. So, first off, if their goal was to create a game that they even said in the behind the scenes, combat was inspired a bit by Dark Souls, I think they did it. I think they did a great job. Hey, Luciano Di Lorenzo. Yes. Somebody had yours. But at the beginning of the game, you start out taking care of a puppy that it honestly feels like an escort mission. You're protecting it. But towards the middle of the game, it feels like this wolf is now an adult and it's offering you a wider variety of tools to work with so that you can defend each other. By the end of it though, when you get to ride Neva, when you get when she's literally carrying you. You can ride Neva the same way you would a mount. You have more attacks, you have more abilities, you can launch her. She's protecting you. Truly, this game mastered the art of optimization.
See the shot?
What? Oh yeah. I didn't get the screenshot in time. I'll get it though. So optimization, again, they only have two difficulties. Classic adventure mode, where you can actually die, you have 3 hit points, and story mode, focusing on the narrative, and yeah, you cannot die in this. And apparently the challenges are slightly easier. So, if you want to experience the combat and the challenge, they give you the option. If you just want to experience the story, they give you the option. There's no medium and beginner mode, there's no hard mode, there's no make yourself cry at night mode, there's no you must be suicidal or a masochist of some kind mode. It's just, they give you what you need. I could give you a slide by slide by slide comparison of each of the different seasons you traverse through. But the ambiance is different, the enemy types are different, the abilities you gain not only increase, but the very color choices and sound design that they use are all different, so that if you're like me and you're watching a giant playthrough and you're moving the time bar throughout the video to try and find where you are in the game, you know what part of the game the video is in purely because of the colors, and when you open it up, purely because of the sound. Not just because you've played it before. After all, you're probably the whole point of me looking at that video was to see flowers and other collectibles that I missed, so it might be in an area that I've never seen before. They made it so distinct, and again, not just for cosmetics. They were telling a story through visuals, and they were giving you reasons to introduce new game mechanics. Everything from being able to launch fur missile Neva, all the way over to allowing her to carry you across the terrain. Even the 3 distinct chase scenes were completely different. The game was beautiful. It really does remind me of a flower, where it's simple in the beginning and it blooms toward the end, without being too complex, without having you memorize too many controls, sure, it does take away the option of, say, stats, for example, or allowing you to create new weapons, but it doesn't need to include that. Those are what I would call pluses and benefits. Those are what I would call, luxuries. They just gave you what you needed, and then they went above and beyond with the music and sound design. If I had to give this thing a score, I would rate it above Bramble. I would give it a better score than even a Plague Tale Innocence. I know those both have a little bit more variety in your exploration, but no, that's because those are mostly 3-dimensional. This is a platformer game. I would give this a better score than both of those. And you know what? I predicted at the beginning of the game that they were going to try to take the emotional route of, yep, the wolf dies at the end. Well, they did exactly that, but it was not the way I was expecting. I did start to think about it right after we saw Neva get her scar, and it reminded me of the wolf at the beginning of the game, and I realized this isn't... The wolf we had at the beginning of the game was not Neva. That was Bruma. The game starts you out with that trailer that I just showed Enzo, where Neva unfortunately dies, and they decide to take us on a trip back in time to when Neva was still a little puppy. Raising her, protecting her, having Neva protect us, and in the end, Neva did what we, the character, could not do. She killed the Queen of Corruption. She allowed life to renew, she allowed life a chance in this world. I love this game. My gosh. This was a great way I'm happy to have this on my 100% game list in Steam. I'm never going to forget this. This was beautiful. Since Nomada Studio is a Spanish-speaking country, I just want to say, or a Spanish-speaking studio, might as well say, Nomada, muchas gracias por todo. El juego no solo es pieza de arte, what did I want to say in Spanish? To call it a work of art would be like calling Da Vinci, or would be like calling Vincent van Gogh an influential artist. It'd be like calling sugar sweet. It's an understatement. Gracias por el juego, gracias por la música, gracias por el arte. Jamás voy a olvidar este videojuego. No solo es videojuego, es una historia muy bella. Es arte. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Y bien hecho. Estoy animado a esperar, pues estoy animado por su próximo juego. Oh, I feel like I just messed that up. What was it? ¿Próxima?
You got it.
Estoy animado a ver lo que es su próximo juego. Y la verdad, si necesito actores de voz, por favor, que llámame. Ycey Narrates. Otra vez, gracias. Well, ladies and gents, that was Neva. Stop crying, applauding, Abby. I don't think anyone will forget this game. No, Jen, and I'm happy that this many people stopped by to see it. If Gris was already on my favorite games, Neva became even more. I think this was better than Gris. I do. Not just because it had combat. I think that this one was actually better, and they're both grade A. Wonder how that would work if Prince Czar spoke Spanish. My accent needed a little bit of help right there. I'm a little tired right now and hungry, so... Tengo un poquito hambre y sueño, entonces... Disculpe el acento, pero gracias.
No problema.
Oh, yeah.
Está bien.
How you doing, Enzo?
Me? Well, on a slightly more elevated mood.
Yay. Elevated mood, you say.
Yesterday, I had a reservation at 4:15 in the morning, so I had to be online by 3 in the morning. And guess what? I wake up at 3 in the morning and the reservation was gone.
Oh.
So they canceled the reservation.
Please tell me that doesn't mean it's a strike against you. It means you still get paid.
They canceled the reservation.
Okay, so it's you still got paid then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Jen said it perfectly. Grade A++. Yeah, roller coaster of emotions. You're right, Brittany.
Am I going to play the game too? Jen, I would love to, but I'm still trying to enjoy the game of The Witcher, and that game is really long. So, and I also have a couple other games I want to take care of, and so, because last night I got Portal and
no way.
And the other game was going. So
we were here.
Oh,
Overcooked. Yeah. Oh man.
Portal, and then the one with the radio.
Yeah. We were here.
Yeah, we were here. I got all 3 games on my computer right now.
This game. Okay, all right. Managed to catch the end. Silver Rain. I'm happy that you came in here. This game reminds me of a quote. You can cut all the flowers, but you can't stop spring from coming. Hey. Perfect. Beautiful way. That's right. And you know what I just realized? They have all the colors throughout this game right here on the screen, except for black. Except for black and gray. There's a little bit on the edges of the letters, but I'm not going to count that. Not really a whole lot of reds, but they kind of splashed in there, mixed in with a few others. Just a random thought.
I cannot draw a stick figure to save my life. So this is like master level of stuff.
I mean, the irony is you and I say that, but we're talking to an entire chat full of artists, passionate writers, poets, musicians, people who like making songs, paintings, videos. A lot of artists in chat.
That's great. That's wonderful. That is magnifico.
That is magnifico, magnifico.
Except I am over here playing with the crayons.
I feel that.
And I might eat them. Surprisingly, I might.
I might. Cholo.
I told you I came here because I was hungry.
It's like, Cholo, por favor. Ya sé que tengo hambre, ya sé que tienes hambre, pero por favor.
No te comas lo que llevas.
Man, I can't wait till we play something like Overcooked. Yeah, I think next week I'm actually going to play a game called Don't Starve together. Irony, right? Why you just came in here. But a friend of mine, a long-term... Let's see, her name is Little Ball of Giggles. She's actually worked on a couple of videos for me. She's voiced 1 or 2. She's played 1 or 2 voices. The only voice that I can think of, though, is actually in a... What was it called? It was in a patron-exclusive one. Oh, right! At the very end of The Love of a King, she actually voices the Countess that was kind of in charge of the attempted murder of the listener. So, she and I are actually going to be playing Don't Starve together next week, and we have a little competition. Since it's a survival game where you're trying to build a shelter, feed yourself, all of that, we actually have a little goal of building... We have a goal of building our own bases, and we're going to play a PvP match where we try to find each other's base and destroy it. So yeah.
So IRL.
Yep, I see that next week. Yep. So that is going to be next week.
Yeah, when do you want to do that thing? Cause
might as well do it the week after that, you know?
Yeah, because I already got the games up and running. I just gotta add you to my account.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to add you too. So yeah, I'll get the games as well. Overcooked, Portal, and We Were Here. We will see.
Also, gonna everyone saying don't eat the crayons. Chat, you can't stop me. Sometimes that crayon
no.
be looking tasty.
It's almost 10 past 11 at night here. Donna, thank you so much for joining me. Well, can't stop you. Hey, Thor, he said it to me. Thor, get this man. Get this man some help.
Hey, I got you the bones. If you get me, no more bones for you, mate.
Did we ever learn the king's name from O Love of a King? I believe I said at the end of it, Luna. That was it. But if not, I can look for the notes and see what the name is, because I'm blanking on it. Well, anyway, ladies and gents, thank you for joining me. That was Neva by Nomada Studio. And my name is Helix, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye.
Thank you.